Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and non-ladies and non-gentlemen, all the other in between. So, I just want to reiterate, it doesn't matter what gun you carry, as long as you carry a gun you're proficient with. It doesn't matter if it's a 22, a 38, 380, a 32, a 25, 45, 9 mil. God forbid you carry a fucking 40. You know, if you're going to carry some punk-ass gun like that, just get a fucking rock. Anyway, carry something you're proficient with, right? Doesn't matter the caliber. Obviously, caliber matter at some point, but if you shoot somebody in the face 10 times with a 32 ACP, I'm pretty sure, not 100%, but I'm pretty sure, you know, the damage is done. So, you know, don't get caught up on the caliber. Get caught up on the proficiency, effectiveness, tactic. You know, there's a lot to it. And it's not a one-day thing. This is a weekly, daily, monthly, yearly kind of practice. So I personally go to the range 1 to maybe 3 times a week or a month, depending on my schedule. I never go less than once a month, though. I always go at least once a month or more. And that's what everybody should do. At least once a month. If you own a gun, go train. If you own multiple guns, then go 2 or 3 times a month and make sure you train with every firearm you have. You know, nobody's a great shooter out the door. I mean, there are people that are obviously just better at it. You know, I played Call of Duty growing up, so I obviously understand how guns work a little bit in the aiming side. Mechanically, I'm not really that knowledgeable, but I don't have to know how a gun works from A to Z to be able to defend myself with it, you know? You don't have to be a whiz kid or a genius to know how to use a gun to protect yourself. But you should know how to make sure your gun keeps functioning and how to keep it functional. So, you know, and there's always classes you can take in your local gun range area. There are always books and videos and classes you can take that'll teach you, you know, different things. And, you know, and it's not always a one size fits all kind of thing, right? I can teach people how to hold a gun and shoot it, but if it doesn't feel comfortable in their hands, you know, then that's something they have to work on, is being comfortable holding a firearm and doing everything like that. And honestly, the best thing I can tell somebody that hasn't shot a gun is, hey, go shoot a gun, right? But when you go shoot that gun, load 1 bullet, 1 round into the magazine or clip if you have that kind of firearm. Load 1 round in and shoot it, just to know how the gun feels in your hand. I was teaching my girlfriend how to shoot a 380, and I told her, hey, just squeeze the trigger. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about if it has a drop safety. You're safe. We're at a gun range. It's pointed down range. You're not going to hurt anybody. Just pull the fucking trigger. Pull the fucking trigger and figure out what it feels like. From there, we can work on whatever we need to work on. But this is just my little tips and advice. So, you know, stay tactical, keep training, stay safe, be kind to others, and always exercise your Second Amendment. Peace out.